My name is Jenna. I live full-time in my Subaru Outback named Toothless, and here is the tour of my car. Starting in the back here, I've got my bed. It is made up of two different sleeping pads. I have this one down here to kind of keep everything in place. I've got a mattress topper that I folded in half and then shoved my Nemo sleeping pad in between. I've got these two heavy blankets on top that I've been using for the winter, as well as this 20-degree quilt by Hammock Gear, and I've stayed incredibly warm. Over in this corner, I keep my jack recharger when I'm not using it. I've got a sleeping bag liner in case I need it, and then some down booties for my feet to just help keep me warm. On top of my bed here is where I keep my window shades, and then over here is my closet. I keep clothing that I use daily in this bin here and in these packing cubes, and then down here is my trunk, and I usually just keep things that I might use a couple times a week but not quite daily in here. So back behind my driver's seat, I keep a miscellaneous collection of things. I've got my mandolin here. You can see I've got like disinfecting wipes. I've got an extra gallon jug of water. Over here is where I keep my books and journals. I've got my chest kit, my nice camera as well, and some tote bags over here. Back behind the actual seat in this little cubby, I've got my lanterns and my vacuum. And then this bag houses a bunch of toiletries that I don't necessarily need to use in the bathroom, but can use for my car, like things to braid my hair with. And then this is behind my passenger side. As you can see, I keep my bed up with these bungee cords attached down here. And so when I'm sleeping here, my head doesn't really completely fall into this empty space. And then I've got my laundry bag. I've got my shower/gym bag. And this is like my computer bag, basically. It has most of my electronics in it. And then I've got my Switch here and my Kindle for easy access. So this area inside of my car is essentially my kitchen. I've got this bin here that I cook on top of and keep food inside. And then up here, I've got like cooking utensils and cups and stuff. And then right here, I've got my stuff to cook with. So my Jetboil, my MSR, and some fuel. And then down here is essentially a junk drawer for me. I've got my Hypervolt, my accessories for my Switch, and then some stationery. And then on top, I keep my paper towels and my carbon monoxide monitor. So then my passenger seat is essentially my mudroom. I've got shoes right here. I've got my first aid kit. And then this bin has like extra shampoo, lotions, medications, anything like that. Essentially my pharmacy. And then right here is a bin with more extra food, things that I don't use quite as often as what's back there. And then I get ready in my driver's seat. So I keep like toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, face lotion here, just because again, I'm getting ready right here. So it's easier to just have it with easy access. And then the last thing I have up here would be my dash cam by Vandrew. And then upstairs is my rooftop box. I've got a couple bags with extra clothes in it, things that I rarely use. I got my big winter coat and some extra gear up here as well. Thanks for watching my video and follow along for more car camping adventures.